gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sponsored by Torque Law, HustlerHollywood.com, and BetOnline.ag. This main event out is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, overseen by Chairman Peter Villegas and Executive Officer Andy Foster. Our three judges ringside are Carla Kies, Zachary Young, and Jack Reese. And when the action begins, our referee in charge is Ray Corona. And now, live on UFC Fight Pass, from the Commerce Hotel and Casino, right here in Los Angeles, California. The action starts now. 10 rounds in the super welterweight division. Introducing first out of the blue corner, holding a professional record, 23 wins, 6 defeats, 16 wins, coming by knockout. 75 feet 11 inches tall, weighed 156.4 pounds. Tonight in the black and silver trunks, he hails from Southgate, California. Here is Elias Espadas. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, holding a perfect professional record, 15 wins, 13 of those wins coming by way of knockout. 75 feet 8 inches tall, weighed 156.4 pounds. Tonight in the blue and white trunks, he hails from Almaty, Kazakhstan. Here is the soldier of Kazakh, Sadriddin, Akhmedov.
Let's go, gentlemen. Mouthpiece. This is still good right here. Nothing below there. Still good right here. Nothing below there. You want to touch gloves? Do it now. God bless.
Referee Ray Corona getting our main event assignment. Scheduled 10 rounds of boxing, this in the super welterweight division. It is the undefeated Kazakh Sadriddin Akhmedov. He takes on Mexico's Elias Espadas. TJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez, live inside the Commerce Casino Hotel here in Southern California. It is a site of Hollywood Fight Night. Our clock powered by Bet Online. Visit them at betonline.ag. Akhmedov in the blue, trimmed in white. Espadas in the silver, trimmed in, I don't even know what color that is.
Iridescent.
Oh, good work.
Nice jab there from Espadas. Oh, answered. Sadriddin started boxing at 10 years old. His dad was an Olympic freestyle wrestler. Sadriddin actually grew up wrestling. He's been wrestling since he was 3 years old. But, you know, made his way into boxing, and he says he is prepared and willing to hold the flag for his country. He wants to prove that the sport of boxing is not dead in his country, and he will certainly carry that flag.
You mentioned training with Abel Sanchez. Abel, a famed trainer, and he said Akhmedov still a work in progress despite his success. He feels like he's only about 60% complete in the evolution. It's been on display time and time again, and it's been vicious and violent, and he hopes to take out a very tough Mexican fighter in Elias Espadas and continue that rise here at Hollywood Fight Night.
Yes, Espadas does a great job of moving backwards. He can fight moving backwards, and he's doing just that tonight right now. Sadriddin has a very forward style of fighting. He is constantly on the prowl. He's always looking for a knockout. A heavy hitter is Sadriddin and constantly moving forward, but Espadas is doing a good job of really trying to establish that jab and kind of keep Sadriddin at bay. But Sadriddin is making his way in, inching his way in, these beautiful uppercuts here.
Espadas was very confident that he would be able to take this fight to deeper waters, and not many men can say that they can go the distance with someone who cracks as hard as Kazakhstan's Sadriddin Akhmedov. But right now, trying to get some hands off is Espadas.
Oh, big shots from Espadas. But if you watch Sadriddin, he has such beautiful movement, tiny movements in his stance. He'll do little slips and rips and dips underneath, and it's so calculated and it's so efficient, his movement.
Inside the final 30 seconds of our opening round.
Oh.
Again, this is our main event scheduled for 10.
Espadas having some good moments here in the beginning of this round. The one thing that I noticed about Espadas is at times when he throws his combination, he tends to stand straight up and will take a second and kind of check for his receipt. Oh!
Big exchange there. A left hand finds a home for Akhmedov. What a way to end that opening round, because that's exactly what happened. Akhmedov, incredibly intimidating, and he should be. 15-0 with 13 knockouts. How many men have been able to stand up to that power? Round number 2 underway.
That uppercut has found a home. Beautiful overhand. Oh!
Espadas covering up at a pretty hard left hand to the body.
Nice jabs coming from Espadas. And see, if you watch, sometimes Espadas will kind of stay in his stance and he lifts up. And that is when he gets caught square and can get hit with these big shots, but also sent off balance.
Jab getting through by Akhmedov. And his power is so explosive, Pearl. It comes from almost short distances, and it comes, like with the word you said earlier tonight, such ferocity.
Yes, it does. And I wonder if that has anything to do with the wrestling that he's done his whole life. You know, wrestlers have that explosive, dynamic power, and it usually translates when they go into striking, and he is certainly a powerful man, but Espadas is showing that he is not going to go away, and not easily either.
Approaching the halfway point of the second round. You mentioned the wrestling base of Akhmedov and the benefits that might impact his boxing game. I think that is even more impactful when you think about when he started wrestling at such a young age. When you grow up with martial arts, your body reaps the rewards for a very long time.
Yes, and especially his father was on the Olympic team, you know, coming from a country that's known for their wrestling, so you have to imagine that the kind of work ethic and will that was instilled in this man has to be incredible. Espadas is having some good moments right now in this fight. He's landing long range punches, and then you have a bomb like that that comes through and can close the show at any time.
Espadas eats a good left hand there by Akhmedov.
Stop! Take a step back. Let's go.
Ray Corona separating the gentlemen inside the final 30 seconds of round number 2. And we talk about that intimidating power of Akhmedov, but Espadas, he's eaten some of that power, but he has not been deterred from engaging. He's still very much throwing power back the way of Akhmedov.
And that goes to his experience. He's been inside of the ring with some of boxing's top prospects in the world. I mean, he's certainly been in.
On our way to round number 3. TJ DeSantis along with Pearl Gonzalez inside the Commerce Casino Hotel. It is a site of Hollywood Fight Nights. Our clock powered by Bet Online. Visit them at betonline.ag. A lot of head movement behind that jab of Espadas.
Look at the movement from Sadriddin now. It's so efficient and tight. Always moving his head. His head's constantly moving. Short little movements. Rolling with the punches. They're clean. Look at that. It's just beautiful. But Espadas has found some success here, and he's landing good shots. Ooh. But you can see the difference in power between these two.
Absolutely. Akhmedov, we've seen it. He's got that sort of one-shot kill power, and it can come from absolutely out of nowhere.
His uppercut has been landing all night for him. It's sneaky, and it's quick, and it's really hard to read it.
And he marches his way in really effectively.
He does. He does a great job of corralling and looking for angles inside the fight.
Just look at the difference between the two men's jabs.
Yes.
Espadas, he'll throw it out there, but when Akhmedov throws his jab, you get a much more visceral reaction, even if it doesn't land clean.
Yes, and you know, Sadriddin does a great job of wearing on his opponents through his footwork. Doesn't even really have to touch you. He's just constantly in front of you, constantly pressing you. Oh.
Nice combination there by Espadas.
Oh.
Really loaded up on that right hand at Akhmedov.
Oh. Great movement, great composure coming from Sadriddin.
Final 10 seconds here in round number 3.
Nice jab. Nice jab from Espadas. Oh, it's hard to see if those shots land because of Sadriddin's elusive movement.
Yeah, I know when one's coming back your way, though, with a guy like Akhmedov, because, well, you might have him defensive, he can go offensive in a second.
He seems so calm and patient tonight, composed, Sadriddin. And talking to Abel wants this fight to take place, to go on as long as it can. He believes that Sadriddin needs experience for as fast and quickly as his career is moving. He still needs some time inside the ring, and so he's hoping for a nice long fight tonight.
Espadas has been up to the challenge thus far.
Oh, nice combination from Espadas there. But Sadriddin working right through it.
A lot more volume here from Espadas. Espadas doing a good job at attacking both the body and the head.
His power is so elusive as well. It's so hard to read when he's throwing a power shot, when he's throwing a nice jab like that and just putting it out there to find his range.
Halfway point here of round number 4.
Nice lateral movement coming from Espadas. Ooh.
Nice right hand, found a home there. Entering the final minute of the 4th round.
And Elias says his goal tonight is to take advantage of his opponent's mistakes and really utilize his intelligence. He believes that his ringmanship gives him an edge in this fight.
When we talk about evenly matched fights, and sometimes they come down to what adjustments are made as the fight goes on. And both men, we've already talked about Abel Sanchez, Manny Robles, the trainer of Espadas. You know, they have all the tools, both themselves, but also in the corner to make those adjustments.
Absolutely. Both of them have great teams behind them. Elias talked about how big of an opportunity this was and how grateful he was to be here in the United States and represent his hometown, Merida, Yucatan, and fighting for his dreams. He's really thankful. Big shots coming from Sadriddin.
Round 5 underway in our main event. Akhmedov attacking the body of Espadas.
Akhmedov's demeanor tonight really displays who he is. You know, outside of boxing, he is a hunter. He likes to hunt bears and wolves in his country. He also horse rides, which is a national sport for him in his country. And he plays the UFC game. Look at that big overhand right he's looking for. He plays the UFC game, and he said that he's the champion. No one can beat him at this game. And he says he considers after his boxing career potentially going into the UFC.
That power in 4-ounce gloves, that's terrifying.
It is, and then he's got wrestling. Oh, look at those shots. They're sharp, they're fast from Elias, but Sadriddin can see them coming.
You mentioned Akhmedov, a hunter. He hunts for knockouts too, and he marches forward in a way that is just intimidating, but Espadas has been up to that challenge thus far.
He's calculated tonight. He's focused, and he looks to be on the hunt, just working his way through.
And I think it's important to note that while he is probably hunting for that big power shot, he's not forcing anything, Pearl.
No.
He's being incredibly patient and taking his time.
He is very calculated tonight. And patient. In his other fights, he was so ferocious and aggressive, and you see that work tonight and the experience and him kind of honing and owning this ring. He's constantly pressing forward, in charge of this ring. Oh, big body shot landed for him.
You talk about that power shot of Akhmedov and how he's not forcing it. You have to tailor that aggression to each opponent that stands in front of you. And Espadas, he's doing enough to make that power and aggression be a little more tempered than we're maybe used to seeing from Akhmedov.
Yes, he's got beautiful long-range punches, and he's utilizing them and establishing and maintaining his range, because Sadriddin wants a tight fight. And you can see that Elias understands that, and that's what he talked about with me. He talked about utilizing his ringmanship and his experience and his intelligence. Oh, nice uppercut from Elias.
Right hand by Akhmedov found a home. 6 rounds down, 4 some punches, but to have them not have the effect you want.
Yes, and that is some of the best defense you could possibly have, is his ability to see these shots. He's never has to really step out of range. He can maintain his range and position inside of this fight and just negate the shots without doing much. It's beautiful. And it's also incredibly difficult to do this.
Absolutely. Now officially into the back half of this fight.
Nice hook there from Elias. Big hook from Sadriddin.
We saw Akhmedov try to utilize that uppercut a lot early in the fight. He hasn't done so much of that here recently. We'll see if he gets that going once again.
I think Elias has done a great job of keeping the range. And, the uppercut is a tight range shot. And so there's a nice hook, though, coming from Sadriddin. He hasn't really forced himself inside. And that shows experience. That shows improvement in Sadriddin's game. Before he had his head on top of his opponent, wearing his weight on his opponent and fighting through them. But he's calculated tonight, and he's composed, and he's patient. It's amazing to kind of witness his progression in his craft. Oh!
Nice left hand. We're seeing some power here on display from Akhmedov, being a bit more aggressive here in round number 6.
I wonder if that was the game plan, to kind of take his time and be patient in the early rounds and start to press forward as the later rounds.
Well, you know, talking to Abel Sanchez, they want to improve. They want to see new folds and wrinkles to Akhmedov's game, and not many men have been able to go deep. And, I mean, that was almost a fight-ending shot right there.
Scary.
But you see, you know, for Akhmedov, that fight IQ comes into play, and you're right, they might have wanted to get to this point before they really turn up the heat and get super aggressive.
Yes. Oh. Nice.
Punishing the body with that left hand is Akhmedov.
Body work from Sadriddin. But Espada right back on his bicycle.
Espadas told me that footwork was really going to be everything. Footwork and range. When you have a power puncher in front of you like Akhmedov, you have to be able to fight backwards, and he's done a pretty good job of that, but we're starting to see that tempo and power turned up a bit here more from the Kazakh.
And you see how disciplined Sadriddin is being. You know, he does get hit with shots occasionally, and he just takes a deep breath. He stays composed, eyes wide open. And, you know, this is discipline here. This showcases his discipline.
6 rounds down, 4 to go. You mentioned that discipline. That's
necessity to have that composure.
And that composed output ensures that he still has knockout power as we get into the latter rounds of this fight. Number 7 underway. Our clock powered by Bet Online. Visit them at betonline.ag.
Espadas has a beautiful jab, though.
Combination off of that jab by the Mexican.
Ooh,
goes to the body with that left hand.
Sadriddin corralling him here.
Fighting his way off the ropes is Espadas.
Del mano, come on, put your arms up. Stop, stop.
Ray Corona making sure these men don't stay in that clinch for too long, back at space.
Oh.
Ooh. Nice combination by Espadas, answered by a left hand from Akhmedov.
Oh. Sadriddin starting to time Elias and starting to throw with Elias. There it is.
And when you see Akhmedov load up, you almost hold your breath because you know the power that is about to get unleashed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's timing his offense now, which is a great adjustment that's being made here by Sadriddin. Oh.
Into the final minute of our 7th round.
No, stop.
Oh, nice jab there from Elias. Elias doing such a great job moving.
Right.
The movement and positioning. He's never in one place, and he's really utilizing this ring to the best of his ability and using every inch of space inside of the ropes.
Espadas saying that right hand from Akhmedov caught him in the back of the head.
Oh.
La campana, the bell.
Seven down, 3 to go in our main event.
The difference in this fight, though, is Elias is not allowing for a firefight. He's constantly on his bike, and he's constantly moving. He's not staying in one place. He's not willing to trade. He's going to throw a couple shots and move. Oh.
Couple shots there for Espadas. right hand, but Espadas comes alive.
Ooh.
Another right hand for Akhmedov. Espadas, though, undeterred.
No.
He took a good one, and he just fired back in kind.
And back on his pedal. Back moving. Oh.
Oh, my.
If he starts to freeze, he will find himself in some trouble. He has to stay moving. Oh. Nice body work there from Sadriddin. Oh.
Right hand there of Akhmedov found the back of the head of Espadas. Ray Corona giving him the warning. Calling time now. Espadas seems to be a bit affected by that shot that landed.
Okay. You gotta watch that. That was a hard shot, okay? ¿Estás listo? No hay revenge. Come in.
Referee said, don't go after revenge.
Oh, beautiful combination.
Oh.
The firing back after getting on his bike is Espadas.
Oh.
Another one finds a home for Akhmedov.
Sadriddin's on the hunt now. He's on the prowl.
Touch over a minute remains here in this 8th round. Akhmedov, he senses that the end could come here soon, maybe.
And he's looking. He said he always is looking for a spectacular performance. He wants an exciting fight. He's been very composed and patient thus far. We're getting to the end of this fight. You have to imagine he's going to create some urgency and start to go to work.
Left hand found a home for Espadas.
Oh, nice right hand from Elias there.
These guys are trading. 30 seconds remains here in round number 8.
Oh, Elias is now attempting and timing Sadriddin.
La campana of the bell.
Oh.
Closing moments of the round. On our way to round number 9 underway. TJ DeSantis along with Pro Gonzalez. This is our main event of Hollywood Fight Nights. It's Sadriddin Akhmedov taking on Mexico's Elias Espadas. Appreciate you joining us live on UFC Fight Pass.
Ooh. Nice combination there from Sadriddin. Ooh. Answered.
I think that's what's most impressive about Espadas' movement. Yes, it's evasive. Yes, it's on the back foot. But he's also still throwing in volume and getting some shots in on the back foot.
Yes, he is engaged in this fight. He's not running away from it at all. He's moving and utilizing positioning to help him in this fight. Oh. But Sadriddin is starting to corral him and freeze him more and more as this fight goes on.
Big uppercut misses there for Akhmedov.
Oh.
Ooh, nice right hand. Uppercut.
Oh,
now Akhmedov coming alive.
Oh my goodness, these two.
Oh, beautiful left hand by Akhmedov.
Oh, risky game they're playing. I love it.
Touch over a minute remaining here in round number 9.
Woo!
Beautiful left hand.
Oh!
Right hand by the Kazakh. Cracks him with another left.
Oh, he's coming alive now. He's establishing some urgency here.
Del mano, del mano.
Some big shots landed there a moment ago by Sадриддин, Ахмедов. Uppercut.
The momentum is certainly moving in Sadriddin's way.
Ooh, beautiful combination there by the Mexican. Espadas has done a very good job at eating some of these power shots, but not getting away from offense of his own.
Yes. Oh.
Ooh.
Geez, you hear the difference.
I mean, I feel it, Pearl. I really do. It's right here in front of us. And,
oh
my goodness! Oh my! Espadas! Coming alive! Akhmedov eats some very big shots there to end the round.
Wow!
Good fight, guys. Last round, last round.
10th and final round in this main event. Akhmedov, Espadas, TJ DeSantis, Pro Gonzalez. This is Hollywood Fight Nights live on UFC Fight Pass.
Oh my goodness.
We talked about the momentum in that last round, maybe swaying into the corner of Akhmedov, but then Espadas stole a ton of it back. And now he's starting to land a couple of shots here in this 10th round.
Oh my goodness.
Akhmedov landing a shot, and Espadas indicating that maybe he caught him in the back of the head. Right hand to the body, left hand upstairs for Espadas.
Oh!
Left hand finds a home for Akhmedov.
Regardless of the style of fight that Sadriddin decides to fight, one thing does not change: his forward momentum, his forward pressure. He is never going backwards. Oh!
Nice combination there by Espadas, rolling with it.
God, the movement is amazing. This movement is amazing.
Uppercut on the inside by Akhmedov. Left hand to the body. That one got a clinch there out of Espadas. Covering up here. I wonder if that left hand to the body, if that impacted him.
Ooh. Woo. Sadriddin coming forward now, adding some urgency to this round here.
Now inside the final minute of the fight. Oh my goodness, stuns him with the left hand. Espadas might be in trouble.
Goodness. He's got 45 seconds to survive this.
Trying to grab onto a clinch as Espadas. Akhmedov shuts it down. Just 35 seconds left in the fight. Another left hand. Cracks him with the left.
Oh my goodness. Sweat all over me. Oh, nice shot from Elias there to land. Oh, these two.
Stop, take a step back.
Trading.
Final 10 seconds in this our main event. Espadas, Akhmedov putting on a show.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Ray Corona ate a shot there to the shoulder as the final bell rings. Action-packed.
Wow.
What a fight, what a night. This is what Hollywood Fight Nights is all about.
Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a hand for our main event contenders tonight. What a fight. After 10 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Carla Kai scores the contest 95-95. Jack Reese scores the contest 96-94, Sadriddin. And Judge Zachary Young scores the contest 95-95. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is a majority draw.
Maybe an anticlimactic Majority draw turned in by the judges, but also somewhat fitting. Both men had their moments. Both men should hold their head up high, and maybe we run it back in the future. What a fight. I would love to see it done once again.
You fought a war. Tell us how you're feeling right now with the decision.
I don't know what this is boxing, you know. This is boxing. This is tough opponent. I think we do again. Inshallah one day.
Do you think you won the fight?
No, he have judges, you know. They are judges. I think I broke in my hands and around number 5 or number 6. But good fight, tough fight. Good respect for my opponent.
Would you like to run it back? Would you like to fight him again?
I think so, yeah. We do again.
Congratulations.
I want to just say sorry from my country, from Kazakhstan. This is just boxing. We do again. Inshallah, we win next fight, next time. Thank you. Барша қазақстандықтарға ассалаумағалейкум. Бұл жай ғана спорт. Барлықтарыңыздан кешірім сұраймыз. Барлық алда деп ойлаймын. Бұл жекпе-жекті қайтадан біз өткіземіз деп ойлаймыз. Оны қазір жекпе-жектің соңынан кейін тренерлермен ақылдасамыз. Барлықтарыңыздан кешірім сұраймыз, бірақ басымызды жігіттер сияқты рингтің ортасынан төрінен басымызды көтеріп кетеміз. Барлықтарыңызға рахмет. Ассалаумағалейкум. Ренжімеңіздер, қазақ елі.
Congratulations. It was an incredible performance tonight. Elias. That was an amazing performance. You did a great job of utilizing your footwork. Give us your thoughts on the fight tonight.
Una gran pelea, hiciste un gran trabajo. Dime, ¿qué es lo que está pasando o qué fue lo que pasó por tu cabeza durante la pelea?
Bueno, primero que nada, muchas gracias a toda la gente que está aquí presente. Y fue un gran honor aceptar esta pelea por la oportunidad a 360. Pues no hay mucho que decir, la gente es el mejor juez y yo creo que lo justo sería una revancha.
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you to everyone. Thank you to 360, Tom Loeffler for the opportunity. And what can I say? The best judge is the crowd. The best judges are the fans.
Do you think you won the fight tonight?
¿Piensas que ganaste la pelea esta noche?
Y realmente yo sí creo que la pelea, le repito, el público es el mejor juez y yo creo que ellos saben quién ganó esta noche.
I sincerely think I won the fight, but like I said again, the fans are the best judges, and you can see that who really won the fight tonight.
Un empate en casa del rival huele a victoria.
A draw and coming in on the B side is like getting a win.
Would you like to fight him again?
¿Te gustaría pelearlo una vez más?
Por supuesto, yo soy peleador, a eso me dedico.
Of course, I'm a fighter, and this is what I do. I fight.
Well, congratulations on an incredible performance tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for these two athletes.